Enough about humans, let's talk about animals now. And I'm afraid they're not faring much better. They're becoming extinct. Rhinos, orangutans, even frogs. Reports say these croaky creatures are nearing extinction. And for a change, climate change has nothing to do with their thinning population. The villain in this story are the Germans. They are eating way too many frog legs. I don't know how many of you know this, but frog legs are a delicacy. Not just in Germany, but also in France. Now, the French, we know how to watch their diet. The Germans, perhaps not so much. In 2020, Germany imported frog legs worth 73 million pounds. That's $89 million of frog legs. These frog legs were glazed with butter, tossed with garlic, garnished with parsley and served hot. Frogs, as far as Indonesia, are making the ultimate sacrifice for the sake of this delicacy. Indonesia is Europe's biggest supplier of frog legs. India and Bangladesh aren't far behind. Europe imports more than 4,000 tons of frog legs every year. Any idea how many frogs that is? 200 million. That's more than the population of Russia, being wiped up every year and wiped down with fine wine. Germany is leading this frog race. Apparently, frog legs taste like chicken. Now, I have not tried them, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Now, this sort of gourmet frog is unpalatable to wildlife experts. They fear frogs may soon disappear. But did no one see this coming? You see, it's frogs we're talking about. Unlike tigers, no one's really keeping a count. And one thing's for sure, frogs are not the only animals we're eating to extinction. There's also sharks. Their fins are hot property. Some 1,000 years ago, shark fin soup was a status symbol in China. It was consumed only by the Chinese aristocracy. Today, restaurants around the world serve this dish. Each bowl costs up to $100. Fins, if you must know, have no real flavor. They don't even have nutritional value. Shark soup is loaded with ingredients so that it appeals to your taste buds. The fins are then added to appeal to your ego. Some 100 million sharks are killed every year across the world. Their fins are sold for nearly $1,000 a kilo. Frog legs, on the other hand, cost nearly $17 for 2 to 3 pairs. At restaurants, a serving comes for around $20. If you go to an upscale diner, you may end up paying around $70 for a serving of frog legs. Do you recognize this animal? It's the red colobus. They're found in sub-Saharan Africa. This monkey is a Sunday lunch in the region. Experts say this creature could disappear within years. So could eels. Even the eastern lowland gorilla. Their population has dropped 77%. The gorilla is a favorite bushmeat in DR Congo. But like I was saying, when it comes to gorillas, sharks, monkey species, people take notice. The thinning population makes headlines. Activists make a note. Laws are passed. Bans are slapped. Take the US, for example. Many American states have banned the sale of shark fin soup. What about frogs? There are no bans for these poor creatures. The last time they made headlines was because their jumps were not impressive. Watch this. Today, most wild frogs are not protected by international laws. They can be shipped, sold, sautéed, served in broad daylight. You may be surprised to learn that frogs have become the most threatened group of vertebrate animals in the world. Turkey's native water frogs, for example, may vanish by 2032. Albania's frogs are already on the list of threatened species. What about the frogs in your backyard? If they don't croak this monsoon, then chances are they are on a red eye to Europe. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.